Hello and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. This is Jewel Smith and this is my second playthrough of the Outer Worlds. This time I have the DLC installed and I'm playing on hard difficulty. We are in the middle of one of those DLCs right now. I have been working on Murder on Eridanos. I'm supposed to be level 30 before starting this, but I started it I think I was level 22 or 23 or something. I don't know. I've leveled up several times since starting it. But here we are. I was out in a purpleberry orchard, and we were trying to investigate the murder of Halcyon Helen. Well, I guess that was her stage name or the name of her character. But yes, someone's been murdered. We're investigating the murder. I think her real name was Ruth Bellamy, was the actress. And we found some interesting weapons while we were out and about. We found the Frigidariator, which I've been using. We also found the pile driver, which I'm not going to use, and which doesn't do as much damage as other weapons that my team already has. We're just going to store it. We found another champion tossball stick. I don't think we need that. I can probably sell it. What's this? We found Captain Robin's spine. Again, doesn't do as much damage per second as the other weapons that my crew has, but it's decent. I mean, if I was a one-handed melee character, which I'm not, I might try it out. Okay, what else have we got here? Tactical shotgun. Ooh, 3. That does a lot of damage. But then so does this light machine gun. Look at that. I'm doing over 2,000 damage with that already. So even though that is very nice, maybe we can give it to Parvati? I never take Parvati with me anywhere. But sure, she can hang on to that. Why not? Don't need that. Security Blade Ultra. And Champion Tossball Stick. And Light Pistol Mach 3. What have we got? A Plasma Rifle 3.0. Spacer's Choice. Yeah. What's Nyoka carrying? Oh yeah, she's got this. That's pretty sweet. But I've been taking Felix and Vicar Max with me. I like them the best. So they're the ones I have with me most of the time. Oh, and there's Felix. Hey, Felix. What is that? Oh yeah, Euthanasia Kit. Okay. Let's go ahead and store... I don't need to store that. I guess we'll store... I've already got a 3.0 bolter pistol. I'll store that for now. Don't need that, don't need that. I'll store that for now. I guess we'll add that to our junk. Let's take a look at my armor. Felix and Max and I are all wearing this crazy pink and blue Rizzo's armor because it's really, really good. Maybe I should modify mine. Ooh. I could make it even better. Sure, why not? Need all the help I can get. This DLC is pretty tough, and I am playing on hard difficulty on top of trying to do the DLC before I'm the recommended level. So it has been a challenge. Hey, Celtic Granny, welcome to the chat room. I'm doing alright today. It's a beautiful day here where I am. It's 57 degrees, and I absolutely love it. Sunny, slightly breezy. Very, very fall. The leaves are just starting to change color on the trees. Electro-charged surface. Applies an electrical charge to the armor's exterior, occasionally shocking an attacker who comes in contact with it. Well, that's pretty handy. But I don't know if I want to use it on this stuff because I don't like the way this armor looks, and I don't want it to be my standard armor. I don't need to be a thug. Let's do the silver tongue thing. And then what else can we add? What's this one? Increase my carrying capacity. Or my walk speed. Oh, that'd be nice. Sprint speed. Ooh, that's cool. Self-patching. Oh, that's nice too. Oh, decisions. What do I want to use? Alright, I'll go with this one. Alright. Looks good. I think I already repaired everything. Okay. So, the last time that we were out and about, we were out here amongst the purple berries, and we were at the RR and DD labs, and looks like there's some kind of prototype unusual weapon there. Excuse me. But we could not unlock it without having one of every color of Spectrum vodka. So I came back to my ship to get one of every color. I think I have one of every color now. There's green, yellow, blue, red, orange, purple, black, and brown. I think that's all of them. I hope that's all of them. That's all the ones I have. So we should be able to go unlock the weapon now. But the problem is that right when I left the R&D lab, there was an announcement that said, hey, we're going to be releasing the waspquitos to pollinize the purpleberry trees. And the waspquitos are deadly. So now we're probably going to have to contend with waspquitos everywhere we go. And so I'm very happy that I've already explored this entire island, and I think I've done everything there is to do here except getting that last weapon. So let's go do that. Optional, deal with waspquito swarms. Someone has unleashed waspquitos all throughout the orchards. Find a way to stop the pollination cycle before you're stung to death. Can I fast travel? What's this fast travel spot? The hive. Alright, I should be able to fast travel here and get inside and stop the pollination cycle, maybe? But first I'm going to go out here and try to get this special weapon. Maybe it'll help me with the waspquitos. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. Come on, Felix. Come on, Vicar Max. And while we wait through the long loading screens of this game, I read movie trivia questions, courtesy of Ridley's Games Room Movie Buff Quiz. They're not a sponsor, they're just a movie trivia quiz I happened to pick up in a charity shop. Which Disney animated classic is or was remade as a live-action movie in 2016? Disney animated movie that was a live-action movie in 2016. That's our trivia question. Sounds like things are a little bit cooler where you are, Celtic Granny, than they are here. But still, very nice. I like this weather. Alright, so there's the Purpleberry Island out there, and that's where we want to go. Let's just go ahead and fast travel. out to the R&D labs. And then we're just going to run inside and get the weapon that we need to get. That I couldn't get last time because I was missing a couple of the Spectrum vodkas. Good one, Celtic Granny. Jungle Book. You've got it. A point for Celtic Granny. I'm not keeping track of points. You guys are on the honor system. You have to keep track of your own points. Do we have time to read another one? No, we don't. Quick, run inside. Another transition screen. Which Starship Enterprise crew member does Chris Pine play in the 2016 movie Star Trek Beyond? That can be our next trivia question. That Spectrum Brown has a worm in it. Some kind of alien worm thing that secretes some kind of chemical that makes people incredibly, ridiculously happy. Alright, let's sell our junk. Oh, wow. Oh, that's not my junk. There's my junk. Here we go. There we go. Here's the weapon. Let's see if I have all of the Spectrum vodka. Spectrum vodka is deposited 6 of 8. Alright, well let's try. Error, not all are present. Okay. How do I deposit the other two? Do I not have the right colors? I've got... How many colors do I have? Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 colors in my inventory. So what is this, glitched now because I didn't have all 8 before I tried to open it the first time? I don't understand. Where am I supposed to put the flavors? Maybe they have to be... Maybe I don't have to have them in my inventory. Maybe they have to be in these tanks. 3, 4... Because this tank here looks empty. I don't know. This is really strange. Maybe I just can't get it yet. Maybe I've got to wait till I get some kind of quest to come back and pick it up. I thought I just needed to have all of the Spectrum vodkas in my inventory, but that doesn't seem to be the case. What about this one?
We gotta hunt this killer down, boss. They're not gonna stop until we do.
Yeah, I know. We're trying, honey. We're trying. Huh. Okay, well, I'm a bit disappointed about that. I guess I'm gonna have to do some more research and figure out what I need to do to get into this weapon case. Alright, well, let's go try to deal with the swarms. Celtic Granny is saying, did he play Captain Kirk? You are correct. Good one. You know your movie trivia. Alright, here's one for you. Who plays Deadshot in the 2016 movie Suicide Squad? Not Deadpool, but Deadshot. I don't think I saw the 2016 Suicide Squad movie. I think I saw the one that came out a few years ago, the more recent one. Okay. Let's see if we can fast travel over here to the hive area and see what happens when we get there. We've been there once before. We've unlocked it as a location. But the building was closed. There was a building there that had a closed door and we couldn't get into it. Celtic Granny says, I love Star Trek. Me too. Never seen it, so don't know that one. Oh, the...
Here they come!
Oh, shit. Where am I supposed to be going?
I can't hear you.
Cannot use while in combat.
Right, boss. Funny. You want to be your friend.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Nearsighted. Too many blows to the eyes have made it harder to see things far away from you. No, I don't want that. Thank you. Spectrum vodka yellow. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, this stuff says steel. I could take the yellow vodka, but I can't take that stuff. Come on. Hello, I saw it there. There it is. Okay. I guess we'll do this. See, this was closed before when we came here. Abort the pollination cycle. Alright, pollination cycle cancelled, recalling waspquito swarms to the hive. Check recent activity. Pollination cycle initiated at the order of authorized user. Warning, this system has been illegally accessed by a person or persons not employed by the Rizzo's Corporation. Brute force to trigger an unscheduled pollination cycle was used to override this device's protocols. Protected records and documents may be compromised. Caution is advised. Alright, so who's trying to sabotage the Rizzo's facility? I have a sneaking suspicion it's the sublight people. Let's see here. Hilda. Generally, when two coworkers get blasted out of their minds on Spectrum vodka, and one of them makes a joke about how wild it would be if someone put wasps and mosquitoes together, he doesn't wake up the next day with a promotion and a couple 100,000 rabid insects on his back porch. I can appreciate a good joke as much as the next guy, but I got a message earlier today about making sure I increase quarterly yields, and it wasn't from you. If you wanted to, I don't know, bail me out sooner rather than later, I'd be most obliged. Morris. Hilda, I'll put it bluntly, this place is one bad key press away from total disaster. Earlier today, I accidentally selected the begin pollination cycle function on this terminal, and the cycle activated. No password protection, no confirmation message, nothing. As it so happened, there was a scheduled tour making its way through the orchards. Somehow that idiot groundskeeper's extermination mechanicals got activated, giving the waspquito something to sting that wasn't the tour group. Those people barely got away with their lives, and I don't think we'll be so lucky next time. My supervisor has apparently scheduled me for some kind of standard medical treatment, but when I come back, I better have a message from you apologizing for not responding to my messages and containing an immediate transfer to somewhere that isn't here. Alright, well, the medical treatment is him getting a worm stuck to his neck to make him super friendly, but then also, I guess, really stupid and eventually crazy. Hilda, I reread my last message to you, and I feel I owe you the deepest and most heartfelt of apologies. I have been such an entitled bore since I received this promotion. In reality, I should have been thanking you. To oversee the day-to-day coming and going of creatures as majestic as these waspquitoes is a great honor. Congratulations on your promotion, by the by. I would have thought I'd be mad, especially considering how central my waspquitoes were to your new position. But since that treatment, I've found it difficult to stay mad about much of anything. I hope you enjoy Byzantium. Yeah, see, so he got the worm stuck to his neck, and now he's all sweet and happy-go-lucky. Hey, Gentugo, welcome to the chat room. Alright, we dealt with the waspquitoes. No thanks to you guys. No, I know, they helped. But they went down. They went down while they were busy helping, I suppose. Can't blame them for that. Let's see what else is out here, though. Didn't it say beep 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 there was a clue nearby? Oh yeah, it's in here. Okay. Where is it? It seems to be here. Oh, there's something on the ground here. Multi-purpose tool. There's something strange about it. Scan the chemical makeup of the multi-tool.
Tool is comprised of 99% plastic, 0.5% steel, and 0.5% carbonated sugary beverage. Trace amounts of kerosene, alcohol, hydrazine, and liquid hydrogen also detected.
This particular arrangement of substances doesn't mean much to you, except for the fact that none of these substances should be found anywhere near the orchards. Whoever brought this here came from somewhere else. Alright, we'll inspect the casing. It's pockmarked and scratched. It's been well used. You also notice an inch-long steel panel haphazardly nailed to the side. Is it a sonic screwdriver? I can use strength, dexterity, or engineering as a possibility, but I don't have a high enough engineering skill. Let's use dexterity. The nails aren't as well set as they look, making it a simple enough matter to wiggle them free. As the panel falls away, you notice that it was hiding a slug logo. Ah, see? I knew it. I told you guys Slug was behind this.
What have we found?
Oh, Max is asking what we found. There's some foreign substances on the tool. It didn't originate in the orchard. It's likely that whoever released the waspquitoes was a Slug employee. Hate to say it, but I don't think I learned a whole lot. I figured it out. The person who set the trap for us was Rizzo himself. No, I'll say I think it was a Slug employee.
It seems our mettlesome inquiries may have touched a nerve.
There's some foreign substances on the tool.
Yeah, I figured those waspquitos didn't escape by accident.
Okay. Is there anything else out here? I didn't even get a good look at the waspquitoes. I think they were stinging my eyes or something. I ran inside and was trying to turn them off. Well, it doesn't seem to be anything else out here. Okay, so now what? Report to Administrator Ludovico. You found evidence that a certain research file was downloaded to a data cartridge and deleted from a terminal. The Administrator will want to hear the results of your investigation. Now we can also track down the Prophet of Profitability and the strange disappearance of a watchman. I think I want to do this one before I go back to Ludovico. So let's do that. Oh, there's a door over here. I didn't realize that. Okay. Evans Trail. Where will that be? Back here at the main location. I don't want to go to the penthouse. Let's go... No, I want... There we go. The Grand Colonial Hotel. And I'll check in with the chat room. Hey, Barbarian King, how you doing? We have a trivia question on the table. Who plays Deadshot in the 2016 movie Suicide Squad? You guys better get on it. Celtic Granny's already got 2 points today, I think. Yeah, we got the Star Trek question and the Jungle Book question. Gotta catch up. I didn't see that Suicide Squad movie, though. But if you saw previews of it, you would know who was in it. You could take a guess. Do you have a name? Nope, you're just a guest. Okay. I guess we'll go this way. Gentigo is guessing Will Smith. Ding ding! Gentigo gets a point. Alright. Gonna give Celtic Granny a run for her money. Which British actor plays Charles Xavier in X-Men Apocalypse? Charles Xavier is Professor X, right? Who's played by Patrick Stewart in the other X-Men movies, but not in X-Men Apocalypse. Hey, hey, Istella! Istella's ringing in with James McAvoy. Very good. Ding, ding. Point for Istella. Alright, 2 points Celtic Granny, 1 point Gentugo, 1 point Istella so far today. Alright, we're investigating a murder, but we're also investigating right now a disappearance. Amelia Stillwell escorted Evan to room A2 in the lower level of the Grand Colonial Hotel to sleep off whatever was affecting him. He is a missing slug agent. His disappearance may have something to do with the murder that we're investigating, so let's see if we can figure out. Alright, we should
try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchards. The prize is supposed to be something valuable.
I already found it. You guys are out of luck. I already found the prize and the puzzle hedges. We gotta figure out how to get underneath. There's levels underneath the hotel, and that's where we need to go. Oh, the garden. Nope, we don't want to go back out. What's here? Ooh, we can hack it to access a restricted message. Okay. To the concierge from Cedric Kincannon, that damn fool, Halston. I've reason to believe Ludovico is getting agitated again, which will likely present itself in several dozen messages to you, each demanding a reduction in Rizzo's payments. Funnel those messages into the trash if you please. If Ludovico wants to renegotiate the terms of our contract, he's welcome to take his operations elsewhere. Cedric. Okay. I think Cedric Kincannon is the one who's running things for Slug, and who I have suspicions about being behind the murder and all the things going on here. I think Rizzo's is being pressured into paying protection money or something to Slug. And they want to take over operations here, the Slug people. That's my suspicion anyway. Guest complaints. Annoyed. The infernal racket. Do you like torturing me? When I first learned I'd be just beneath the floor occupied by the Rizzo's Rangers, I was excited. As any tossball-loving halcynite should be, what I did not anticipate is the degree to which these hullheads seem to enjoy prancing to and fro, pounding on the floor and my ceiling. Every hour of the architect-cursed day. Did they install a tossball fifth court upstairs while I wasn't looking, or is this normal? Worst of all, it sounds like one of them has decided to start imitating a woolly cow. I'll give them it's a convincing facsimile, but it has no place in a hotel. I demand a room change. A concerned Byzantine, subject mechanical menace. I've heard a horrible clanking passing my room every night for the past 6 nights. Yesterday I mustered up all my courage and sent a servant to look. Mustered up my courage and sent a servant. Yeah, okay. And upon her return she said she'd seen what looks like an armed mechanical wander by my room for the past 6 nights. She said it was something called a Burbage 3001 and it was a serial star. If this machine is a serial star, I must ask, why are you filming outside our rooms without paying us? We're not consenting to having our temporary property filmed. There is no doubt a contract for this, and if the machine is being allowed to wander without being filmed, then I want to be paid double. Do you have any idea how dangerous that thing could be? It could tread on my foot and ruin my aspirations to be a professional dancer. If I ever decide to have those aspirations. Alright, so yeah, Burbage is an actor. I think there's been some loading screens where they have like a marquee poster that shows Burbage. But I don't think we've ever met Burbage in the game yet. I can't remember it from my first playthrough either. But maybe we'll meet Burbage in this DLC. VIP guest list. Ruth Bellamy, Spencer Woolrich, Black Hole Bertie Holcomb. Despite her celebrity status, the greater part of Halcyon Helen's requests have been fairly normal. Soap, shampoo, new towels, and so on. The only exception is her unusual consumption of food and drink. I'm not one to judge. Law knows I've seen stranger proclivities from other guests, but she really does request a lot and frequently. For lunch today, she ordered 6 Borston bean sandwiches, 2 purpleberry shakes, 2 purpleberry liqueurs, several retro rockets, and cigarettes enough to crush a teacup canid. I'd wondered if she's planning a party, but the cleaning staff say that every time they've gone up, there's been no sign of what she's ordered. So she's feeding a bunch of people, maybe? Or she's had a guest in her room? I thought she had Bernie, or whatever his name was. Yeah, Bertie. In the room with her. Maybe she's been meeting with someone else. Woolrich. I think he was another actor, if I remember correctly. I have received 315 service requests from Mr. Woolrich. These include his entire wardrobe from Terror on Monarch, 413 different outfits, including a primal suit, 5 gallons of each color of Spectrum except black, wants 50 gallons of black, teacup canids of various breeds, a plasma launcher, and consisting of over 60% of all total requests, an upgraded room. Administrator Ludovico authorized him to move into the second largest room just to shut him the hell up, but Halcyon Helen got the biggest one, and of course Woolrich can't accept that he's been eclipsed. Okay. Black Hole Birdie. Requests have been about what you'd expect from a professional skull cracker. Toss balls, toss ball sticks, new clothes, because he keeps, and I quote, accidentally tearing the shirts that are too small for my giant muscles. Funny how the rips I've seen look more like they've been made by hand. I've noticed that he's asked for very little in the way of effort, accelerators, or enhancers. No skin tough, no oxycomp, not even any dervish mist. Typically tossball players go through that filth like no one else. Maybe Holcomb's trying to prove something to Helen. Whatever it is, I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, I think that Birdie and Helen had a picnic where I found a broken tossball stick yesterday. Alright, I was kind of hoping I'd be able to put myself on the VIP list. There's a VIP floor, but I can't access it with the elevator. The elevator tells me I'm not allowed to go there. Oh, maybe we can go down this way. Sorry, out of order. Examine. Broken elevator. The Grand Colonial Hotel Service elevator is out of order and will be for the foreseeable future. Please use the stairs. Additional liniments will be dispersed for those whose back pain becomes too severe to continue providing the impeccable service our hotel is known for. Okay. Oh, there's a chef down here. That's a bunch of nanners if ever I saw one. Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, really? Well, that's the hotel ballroom. I thought we'd already searched it plenty. Okay, where's the clue? Oh. Where exactly are we supposed to check? Maybe it's under the floor.
Terribly sorry, but I can't chat just now. Someone on the second VIP level just ordered 15 canid meat pies, and if I don't get to it now, it'll be my head.
I'm an inspector. I've got some questions to ask about Halcyon Helen's murder.
I understand your devotion to your job. Really, I do. And I hope you'll understand mine. Things might change if you had something very particular to talk to me about, but I'm afraid I'm just too busy to talk right now. I'd be delighted to chat with you later.
Okay. Am I supposed to look at the pot? I guess I'm supposed to find something in particular to chat with them about. It keeps doing the little swirly thing and then, like, falling through the floor. So maybe it's underneath. Oh no, it's this. What's this?
Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%.
This seems like a workplace hazard. How hasn't Slug caught
Searching
this?
Slug work logs. No work log found. Creating conjecture. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of responsibility on the part of their employees.
Is this normal?
Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures to prevent damage to company property. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does not. That or the employees tasked with inspecting are shirking their duties. For shame.
Alright, so if I turn it on, it's going to explode, so let's not turn it on. Now let's talk to him about the dirty burner.
I'm so behind. I'm sorry, I still can't talk idly right now. Come back if you have something very important you need to discuss.
Well, yeah, how about this dirty... Oh, it's not dirty now. Oh, alright. Well, I was afraid of turning it on and, like, blowing him up, so I didn't. But, okay. There's a dirty burner. Yay? I don't know what that gets us. What do you need stimulation in the kitchen for, dude? What are you doing in this kitchen exactly? He's making a special sauce. Oh. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Let's head down here. Bellhop. Hello, Bellhop. What you doing? I'll leave you to it, I guess. Oh, that says steal. Okay, I won't steal. What is this? Oh, exit. Let's go back outside. Yes, okay. Let's go this way. Ooh, we're in the service area below the hotel. Oh, interesting.
Something mighty strange went on earlier.
Oh.
What happened? Norval get his cap stuck in the toilet again?
There's something bad over there. There's an enemy of some kind. Oh boy, okay. Oh, there's another out of order sign. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the chat room. How are you doing this evening? This is the same notice that we saw upstairs. Okay. Oh dear. What's going on in here? Out of order notice. Please excuse our mess. We're working hard to remove all of the valuable treasures our valued guests have misplaced into our pipes. Per usual, items recovered from the sewage inhaler will be auctioned off at the start of the month to employees of the Grand Colonial Hotel. Note that sanitation materials will be auctioned off as well. Happy hunting. Looks like an ashtray, some cigarette butts, a ship model, and a bar of soap. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we're going this way.
Get anything good for lunch?
Oh, vodka red. Can I go in here? What's that? Oh, can't see it. Oh, a terror ray beak. Ugh, that's what they're eating for lunch? That doesn't seem very tasty. Alright.
Hear about the murder?
How the hell could I?
What is this? It's a safe with a key card and a bunch of stuff in it. Ooh, and we can pick it. Alright, let's close this door.
Staying out of sight.
Did that make everyone angry? Alright, I'm gonna steal the key card. I don't need the rest of the stuff. It's fine. Oh, we can't pick this. Dang it. What could we do to increase our lockpicking? Let's take a look. Lockpick. 82. What does it need to be to pick this? 90? We could do mind or body, and it might improve our lockpicking skill. Let's see. Take that out. Take that out. Put that in. Put that in. Alright, let's see what happens if I use this.
Wow. How did you do that?
By drinking a whole bunch of stuff. I inhaled lemon slap and nanner spank. Let's see what this gets us. Better be something good. Bellhop Sullivan. Hello?
Why, hello there. Goodness, I always enjoy seeing guests, but it's been so long since I've chatted face to face that I about hopped out of my skin at the sight of you. Excuse me, I should introduce myself, though you might know me already, just not by name. I'm Bellhop Sullivan. You've likely heard my dulcet tones through the elevator intercom.
Oh, yeah. Okay, pleased to finally meet you.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say. I'm glad to meet you too. Now that our introductions are out of the way, do let me know if I can help you with anything.
Do you know anything about Halcyon Helen's murder?
Unfortunately not. I was in the operator room for the elevator, as usual. The camera feed only allows me to see within the elevator, which always has many people coming through. For what it's worth, the murder was a right shame. I always enjoyed the serials starring Ms. Helen, though I did find them prone to repetitive plot structures. But I'm sure you've heard the rumor about what actually did her in. That marauders got into the hotel and management is covering it up so the guests don't run off.
Oh, really? Alright, so I assume the bellhops all know each other. Any gossip about Norville? Who the heck's Norville? Well, okay, we'll ask about the marauders. Have marauders been a problem at the Grand Colonial before?
Well, not necessarily, but they're fairly prevalent on the other complexes. It wouldn't take much for them to find their way here. Slug claims they've got the problem under control, but I don't understand why they haven't simply gone and exterminated all of the marauders like the vermin they are. Oh, well, I'm just here to push buttons.
She sounds a little bit like Parvati. What do you guys think? Okay, Norville. What's the gossip about Norville?
Oh yes, Norville's great. Always ready to help any and all guests who might need it. And so handsome, too. His judgment sometimes leaves something to be desired, I will say. Kept badgering Halcyon Helen prior to her death about an autograph or something. A little beyond his station.
Okay, you said you operate the elevator. Can guests not press the buttons themselves?
Well, yes, but having an operator certifies that the right guests end up on the proper floors. We wouldn't want tossball players rubbing shoulders with CEOs. It'd be anarchy. Plus, there's always the risk a guest chips a nail or loses a ring on a button. It's an extra effort, but the Grand Colonial prides itself on personalized service in all things. That and the elevator still works if I'm ever not around. I do take occasional breaks and sleep every so often.
Well, I don't want to have to kill her. But if she wasn't here, then maybe I could use the elevator to get into the VIP floor. Because when I try to go to the VIP floor, she won't let me. Maybe that's something that'll happen later on in another quest. Maybe we'll have to come in here and get her to let us go to the VIP area. Or, you know, if I was a bad person, I would just kill her and then get where I wanted to go. But I'm not going to do that. Okay. Let's go investigate.
Of course the hotel don't give their workers a decent living. Why would they? That'd be, you know, decent.
Yeah, it would. Come on, Felix. There's some bad things in here we gotta go shoot. What's it gonna be? Rabid sprats? Crazed workers? Oh, we gotta go this way. Okay. A1. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. What is that? Work IDs of Helen's sidekicks. This pile of cartridges contains the IDs of Halcyon Helen's sidekicks who were killed, mortally wounded, mulched, melted, torn to ribbons, decapitated, or turned into mechanicals in the line of duty or otherwise identified post-mortem. Typhon Tim, Olympus Opal, Terra 2 Terry, Sparks, The Wonder Canid, Burbage's 1900 through 1999, Bolt Vanderhuge. That's a great name. Bolt Vanderhuge. Eridanos Eve, Inconsequential Groundbreaker, Maintenance Worker number 13B9, Caleb Bison, The Broker with 4 Broken Limbs, Halifax, the entire 26th season of the Tilebackers, IDs blackened beyond individual recognition, Stakeout Steve, Dirk Tenderly. Okay. So somebody's collecting... What do they mean by ID cartridges? Work IDs. Who would be collecting this? Oh, there's another ship model.
Here they come.
Oh shit.
One down. I was just getting started.
I guess there are rabid sprats down here. Ooh, what is this? The spectacular and thrilling and great adventures of Alan Norville and Halcyon Helen, chapter 45 of 137. Oh, Norville. That's the bellhop we were just asking for gossip about. Is he writing fan fiction about Halcyon Helen? And because the ever-resolute Lord Bellhop Alan Norville had brought his automatic Spacer's Choice auto pistol, now with added explosive ammo, which he held in his big muscular hands, the gigantic horde of rabid canids was all dead. Halcyon Helen, looking very beautiful as always, with her beautiful eyes and lips and nice shoes, she quickly grabbed Lord Bellhop Alan Norville's hand. "Oh, thank you so much, Alan," she sighed slowly, batting her beautiful eyes at him, also slowly. "You are the best partner I have ever teamed up with. You are so big and strong and good at shooting. I wish I had had you with me from day one. Then maybe I would not have so many dead sidekicks." "It ain't no big deal, Purpleberry Cakes," chuckled Lord Bellhop Alan Norville, as he took a puff from his cigarette and blew the smoke from the barrel of his Spacer's Choice auto pistol at the same time. "I am just a wandering assassin. Being good at shooting stuff is only because I am part of my job." Oh, this is so badly written. "Yes, you are, and you are so handsome," sighed the beautiful Helen. "Thank you," chuckled Lord Bellhop Alan Norville. Just then they started to go for a kiss, but wait. Just as the romance was about to happen, suddenly a hand grabbed Alan's leg. Helen screams, "It is me, the dissident lord. I am here to get you and take your bits and give them to everyone else for free," screams the dissident lord as the villain began to crawl out of the dirt. His zombie army was also crawling to the surface behind him as well. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. "I guess there's only one thing to do," sneered the heroic Lord Bellhop as he took a big Hammersmith flamethrower out of his back pocket that he had been keeping secret for just the occasion. "Time to make some dissident steaks." Oh, that's awesome. That is so good. I like that. Shampoo bottles. Oh. That's something that I don't think we've seen before. I'm gonna steal one. I don't think he'll mind. Anything good in there? No, I don't care. Ah, I see. He's got a signed poster. Halcyon Helen, a little shrine with candles. And a gun here that I can't take. Wow, okay. That's awesome. Alright, so Superfan in here. I guess not all of them are rabid. Yeah, some of them are okay. Alright.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Requires room A2 keycard to unlock. We don't have the keycard? Oh, interesting. Alright, maybe we'll find it somewhere down here. I thought we already had it. Oh, analyze.
Inspector, I've detected a structural anomaly within a 0.8 meter radius of this locked door.
That floor panel, it doesn't quite fit. Oh, I can't say that. Strength, does the door have a weak point? Should I try to smash through it? Could you narrow it down for me? Okay.
This floor panel is 0.3 millimeters shorter than regulation length, suggesting unauthorized modification.
Okay. So what does that mean? Oh shit, I wasn't trying to shoot at them.
Don't mess with us.
I was just trying to shoot at the floor panel. Huh. Oh, perfectly normal floor panel. Underneath the loose floor panel is a slightly dirty key card for room A2. Okay, cool. Well, that worked. Oh, shoot.
Jackass is incoming! One hit.
Okay. It was just kind of standing there, so I wasn't sure if I was supposed to shoot it or what, but I guess I was. I'll take its parasite jelly. Oh no.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay. Analyze.
Analysis confirms this is Evan O'Connell. Analysis also confirms he is dead.
Yeah, no kidding. The man had a giant slug crawling on him. What would I do without you? Discrepancy amplifier. Yeah, I'm going to say that.
For additional study of this body's skeletal structure, the cause of death was head trauma.
So he wasn't killed by a giant murder slug?
That is correct. Evan was not killed by Eridanium gigaseus. However, Eridanium gigaseus do appear to be responsible for the early decomposition of this body's surface tissue.
Okay, so what did kill him?
Further analysis indicates Evan's fatal injuries were sustained from blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, and his head collided with the ground.
Okay, so he took a bad fall and cracked his head open. Was it an accident?
There are traces of blood on Evan's hands, Inspector.
Okay, oh, I can use this one. Interesting. Sounds like Evan might have been doing a little brawling.
Analysis concludes this blood is human, type A. Medical records indicate Evan O'Connell's blood is type O.
I'd bet money Amelia is type A. Huh, okay. So he was fist fighting with Amelia? Sounds like a fight.
It is highly likely the blood is the result of an altercation.
I think it's time we talk to Miss Stillwell.
If you wish to question Amelia Stillwell, Slug's scheduling records indicate that she is presently on duty at the Pilot House checkpoint.
Okay. Michael is eating some mint chocolate and being lazy. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Are we getting a cold storm? Not really, no. It's been beautiful here today. It's sunny, there's little wisps of white clouds in the Carolina blue sky, and the temperature was about 57 degrees when I went out earlier today. There's a slight breeze. I have the window open, and it is absolutely gorgeous. That's 57 degrees Fahrenheit. So, I don't know. Let me see if I can figure that out to Celsius. 13, maybe 14 degrees Celsius. Is that thing using valves? It might be. Yeah, it definitely has like little vacuum tubes or something that pop up when a clue is nearby. Alright, can we take that? Steal. I'm gonna steal the shampoo bottle. Can we loot him? No, he's got nothing to loot. Alright. Oh, well, you know what? I don't think anybody's gonna miss this ammo. Or this rifle. I'm gonna take it. I mean, it's not... He doesn't care anymore. It's not like he can use it. Alright. Alright, well, we're already down here, so... Let's see what else we can find. We found a key card. Maybe it's here? Yeah. This is room A2. Okay, that's the one we just used. This is B1. And this is Dr. Blossom's office. Okay, B1. Let's see if we can find B1 around here somewhere and get into that one.
I'm trapped in room A3. Please, someone come help me.
Hello? Hello? Can we not open the door? Okay. Let's see if we can help this person. Maybe we can get in through this room. Hello? Can't we talk at the door? Alright, there's jeweled ring. Augmented toughening. Adds physical armor rating, cooling, sprint speed, bit cartridge. I don't know. Is it worth stealing the stuff? Sure, why not? I mean, normally I'd feel bad stealing from a worker. I wouldn't do that, but it's a game.
I'm feeling weak. Please just open the door.
I'm trying.
I'm not sure how much longer I'll make it.
Well, how do I get to this person? Oh, here we go. Half-eaten bellhop. Burst ambulation cap. Huh. Okay. Take.
I'm trapped in room A3. Please, someone come and help me. I'm feeling weak. Please just open the door. And I'm not sure how much longer I'll make it. The door's stuck. And I know I need to write a service request, but I can't get it under the door. Is anyone there?
Well, couldn't they just climb out right there like I did? I mean, honestly. Please consider this note as a service request to fix A3's faulty door. I deeply apologize for not following proper protocols with this informal request, but my terminal is broken. Too broken to submit a service request form to fix it. I normally would never thumb my nose at our standard operating procedures, but I've been stuck in my room for several days now and believe I will likely starve to death quite soon. Well, I hope to hear from someone soon in regards to processing this urgent request. Thank you. What the heck? You could just climb out the window! Or, well, I guess it's not a window, but, you know, this hole in the wall. Gnawed arm. Trace amounts of sprat saliva on this current stump. Former arm indicates the starving bellhop fed the starving creatures with her flesh. It's a shame she was unwilling to eat herself first. Oh my god. Lady. Why is there a hole here that I could get through, but she couldn't? That's so strange. Okay, so we already checked these two rooms here when we came in. Alright, we checked this one. Right, this one I stole from. Well, alright, I might as well steal this stuff too. Okay. Heck, the person who lived in that room is probably dead. Seems like everybody who comes to work here ends up dead. Alright, so now let's go down the B corridor. Why is there a bed in the hallway? Janitor's private diary. Dear diary, my new living quarters are real swell, but I'm having a bit of trouble getting to sleep every night. Management kindly offered to board me up in the hallway while they commandeer my room for Spectrum launch storage. Since then I swear I've been seeing things. Now I'm sure it's due to lack of sleep on account of the darn leaky pipe above my bed, but last night I saw something like a giant worm slither past me. Don't get me wrong, I'm entirely grateful over all the space I now have, but I have to find a way to get some rest before I go completely mad. Ah, jeez, P.S. Louise. Okay. We have the key card that we stole from the storage room.
Here we go! Yeah! Now that was fun!
I guess? Oh, there's a big sign. If it's brown, drink it down. Steal Thunderclap. Thunderclap. Yes, I will steal it. Yes, I will steal the Spectrum Brown. What else is in here? So maybe one of the bottles broke and the worm got loose? Oh. No, there's a panel. Oh, examine. Removed wall panel. This wall panel has been removed. Judging by the scorch marks on the sides and the blowtorch abandoned on the floor, its removal does not conform to company guidelines. Okay. And they're not going to go beep 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 and tell me there's clues to look for in here? Oh, this door can be opened. Okay. So I guess if we didn't have the key card, we could have come in here and crept through there. I see. This is so weird. Oh, there's a big banner up there too. Alright, let's see what's down here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay. Oh.
This collection of frozen food has not been restocked in some time. Many of these items are not available in the Grand Colonial and must have been brought in from outside. The fridge was transported here from one of the guest bedrooms upstairs.
That's weird, I guess. Electro-charged surface. Yeah, I'll take it. Ammo. Bit cartridge. There's a little pot in the sink. Somebody's shoes. Examine. Handwritten note. I have eaten the purple berries which were in the refrigerator and which you were probably saving for breakfast. They were awful. Okay. There's an interesting little radio there. Mag zap. No, I don't need that. Who the heck is hanging out? Rumming something. Alright, let's... Is there anything on the computer? No, there's nothing on the computer. That's what... Oh. There's one of these heads with the wig on it. There were two of those up in the penthouse suite that presumably belonged to Ruth Bellamy, aka Halcyon Helen. Why would there be one in here? This is weird. Well, this just seems like a regular room. Okay. Oh. What's going on in here? Can I get in here? Nope. Ooh, we can hack this. Let's see what happens when we do. Access door controls. Unlock room C2. Okay. Access messages. Notice of termination. To Robert Motts from Grand Colonial Hotel Management. This is to inform you that tampering with hotel property is unacceptable. You were not authorized to repair the malfunctioning time clock. I know you were eager to avail yourself of Rizzo's free tour in exchange for 10,000 hours on the clock, but you've forgotten where your loyalties lie. By accepting that free tour, you would have unwittingly agreed to become a part of the Rizzo's family. You're Slug, not Rizzo's. Or rather, you were Slug. I'm disappointed in you, Robert. Consider this message your termination notice effective on receipt. So there were Slug people in here? Oh yeah, well I guess they were. I mean, that's why we were investigating that room, because there's the missing... Hang on. The missing watchman. Who's watching the watchers, though? Okay, we found Evan dead in room A2 under the hotel. I thought it would just be hotel workers living down here, but there's Slug people, too? Oh, wait. There's some more stuff here. That's a lot of goodies. Okay. Are you a rabid sprat or a normal sprat? I guess you're a normal sprat. Alright, here's C1. Any clues or anything in here? Okay. That's what we gotta shoot. Is this an open door? Or is this just a window? I think this is just a window. Alright. Okay. Here we go, my dudes. A sprat of unusual size. That's like the rodents of unusual size in Princess Bride.
Here we go.
I think I'm taking N-ray damage. Yeah, N-ray weakness. You have been exposed to N-rays once too often and have now become susceptible to N-ray damage. Nope, I don't want to take that. Yeah, okay. So here's the deal. This is what's happening here. I believe... No, that's not doing N-ray damage? I thought one of them had a weapon that was doing N-ray damage. This just does corrosion. Well, I wasn't using my weapon that did N-ray damage. No, I was using my pistol. So why were we taking N-ray damage? Were we getting N-ray damage from this rodent? It's got the hide of 3 sprats. And a tossball card and an improved stealth kit. Damn, really? That's interesting. And it's swallowed a plasma launcher, apparently. Okay, I thought maybe we were taking N-ray damage because one of them was using a weapon that was, you know, had hit me on accident. But no, maybe it was just doing N-ray damage to us. That's weird. Okay. Engineer's final note. To whom it may or may not concern, I don't understand why I deserve to be terminated. I was your engineer. I fixed things. Your time clock was malfunctioning. You were logging 1 hour for every 10 I put in. How is that fair? And yeah, I admit it. I wanted that free tour of the distillery. I put in my 10,000 hours and I deserve to wet my throat with a little Spectrum vodka. I didn't know accepting that free tour meant I'd join the Rizzo's family. You know I can't read fine print ever since that welding accident. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Catch a freighter back to the Groundbreaker? Sublight won't pick me up. So I guess that means I'm going to go talk to Mr. Ludovico, hat in hand, and beg him to employ me. Sorry, I take that back. I won't have my hat in my hand. I turned that in with the rest of my personals. It was a stupid hat anyway. Mott's. Okay, Mr. Ludovico is, I think, the hotel manager. Alright, well... somehow a hotel guest ended up down here and was getting munched on by the giant sprat. Alright, who is this? Come on. Bellhop. He's getting his arm eaten. Oh, I guess we could have come in here too. Were we in here and I just missed this? No, I don't remember this painting. Okay. Yeah, we just hadn't gotten this far. Okay. Yeah, we could have gone in C3. Wow. Alright. And there's a C4 down here. Ooh, what's in here? Champion tossball stick. Okay, no, I don't want to steal that. We already have one of our own. No, I don't need the backpack mod. I already have some. Sure, I'll take the tossball card. Alright. Just casually going through everybody's stuff and stealing it all. Don't mind me. Alright, I guess that's everything down here. I'll take that too.
I was a few minutes late with room service earlier today. Guessed I was trying to serve shot at me with a revolver. I left the drink and ran.
Engineer job posting. Attention, the Grand Colonia Hotel is seeking a new volunteer engineer. Skills include elevator maintenance, electrical engineering, civil engineering, computer engineering, quantum engineering. Knowing when to keep problems to oneself. The employee who accepts this position will be expected to carry out their existing duties at the hotel for no additional payment. Talk to your supervisor if interested during your 15-minute break. And don't forget, with more hours logged each week, the closer you get to winning the free tour. Wow. Alright, so that engineer that we found in the other room who was dead or who'd gotten fired Now he wasn't. Well, I don't know if we found him dead in there, but we read about him getting canned for repairing things and wanting to take a free tour. Now they're trying to replace that engineer by not hiring someone, just accepting volunteers. Oh my god.
To me once. Hammersmith exec called me up to her room.
What is this? Notice of promotion. Congratulations, employee and or addressee. You have been rewarded 1 free tour of the Rizzo's Distillation and Libation Station as a reward for logging at least 10,000 hours of service to the Rizzo's family. As you take your first sip of your choice of Rizzo's Spectrum Vodka, remember to take a moment to experience gratitude. Well, see, he said he had 10,000 hours and wanted the free tour, and they're like, well, if you accept the free tour, then you don't work here anymore. That's weird.
Saying she needed help with something.
Yeah?
Turned out what she needed help with was testing a new Hammersmith heavy machine gun. She technically shot around me instead of at me, but it was still pretty surprising.
Okay, well, let's go see Amelia. I think that was her name. Whew, and I'll check in with the chat room and we'll read another trivia question. Barbarian King says, have fun all. Oh, thank you, Barbarian King. You're probably already gone, but thanks for stopping in. George? Hello, George. Welcome to the chat room. George says, I always appreciate it when desperately dying crazy people take the time to leave careful notes. Yeah. Right. That happens in the Fallout games a lot, too. Alright, here's our next question. Who voices Dory, the star of the 2016 movie Finding Dory? That's our trivia question for the loading screen. Unlock with the slug storeroom key. Oh! Yeah, we got the slug storeroom key from that guy that we helped at the swimming pool. Yeah. Alright. And I didn't know where that storeroom was, but here it is. I will loot all of the slug things. Because why not? Screw them. Flamethrower 2.0. Okay. Do we already have one of those? Alright, cool. Oh, yes. Don't mind if I do. Look at that. I've got nearly 5,000 ammo here. I don't think I'm hurting for ammo. Is there anything fun in here? No. Okay. Well, alrighty then. What's on the terminal? Hack to open the safe. Oh, yeah, alright. I'll do that. Thank you, Vicar Max, for your hacking help. View lockdown alert. Yeah. Messages. Hello, Ms. Vargas. Wanted to let you know everything is under control. Situation's normal. Just a small weapons malfunction and a slight gas container combustion. Workplace hazard, really. Maybe if you actually trained us instead of spending all your time shouting your overinflated head off, Slug wouldn't need to buy itself a new wall. Oh well, live and learn, yeah? Someone not part of your crew. Got a dozen reports about an explosion in the generator room. Please tell me you remember to shut down the void-forsaken generator before you started jabbing around in there. Okay. I don't know what that's all about. But we unlocked the safe. Yay. Okay, there's 2 doors here. Oh, alright. Workbench discovered. Oh, hi there. Do you have a name? Nope, just a slug bruiser, okay. Let's repair our stuff. And take a look at what we picked up. We picked up a lot of stuff. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. What is this? Work assignment list. A slug employee schedule. Ooh, under Crew C, Purpleberry Orchards and Connector Complex, someone has scratched out a name and replaced it with Evan O'Connell's. Huh. Was that the guy we were trying to find? Yeah. Report to Lily Vargas. Question Amelia Stillwell. Okay. Okay. Botanical operations discovered. Really? Okay. All right. Oh, this all says steel. All right. Is this a new area that we haven't been in before? Where the heck did we come out? Oh, no, I guess we're still on the main island area. Here. Wish I could zoom in more on the map, but I can't. Uh-oh, looks like we have some chat room issues. Hang on. Let me deal with that. Oh, Celtic Granny says Ellen. That is right. Ellen DeGeneres was the voice of Dory in Finding Dory and in Finding Nemo. Do you get the point for that, Celtic Granny? I think you're the first one to get the name in. Yeah, those spam bots are annoying. George Perez says, I've heard of Finding Nemo, but never heard of Dory. Yeah, Dory was a character in Finding Nemo, and then they gave her her own movie. It wasn't, I mean, I guess it was kind of like a sequel to Finding Nemo, but it, you know, it wasn't a continuation of the same story. It was like a spin-off kind of thing. Thank you, Stella, for handling that nasty spam bot stuff. Oh, Celtic Granny's back. Did I win? Yeah, you got Ellen. I think you were the first one to say it. What's that now? 3 points today? Alright, if I want to talk to Amelia, I've got to go that way, but it looks like we've got to go past some creepy people. There's a hotel guest, a hotel guest.
With us.
Alright, so some of these weirdo infected worm people made it over here from the purpleberry orchards, apparently. Oh, there was a third one. Don't know where they went.
Thank the law, that's over.
Huh. Okay. Alright, so what do we gotta do? Report back to Lily or go? I'm gonna go investigate. I'm gonna go question Amelia. But this is a new area we haven't been in before. The Phaeton Pilot House. Is that how you say that? Phaeton? Phaeton? Pilot House. Oh, there's Amelia. Okay.
Non-slug personnel aren't permitted on the pilot house. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about Evan O'Connell.
Sure. He in trouble or something?
Depends. Can you be in trouble if you're not alive anymore?
Is this a joke? You're telling me Evan's dead and that's your concern? What is wrong with you?
Sorry, I've seen a lot of bodies in my line of work. It gets to you.
Well, I can understand that. I guess.
Can I ask what happened?
I'm not sure yet. Why don't you tell me what happened at the orchards? You tell me. You're the one who took him to A2. Drop the act. You took him to A2. You know damn well what happened. You tell me.
Because he got drunk on the job. He was supposed to haul crates with me, but he was sauced. So I took him to the hotel to sleep it off. Left him on one of the beds in A2. He seemed fine.
Come on, I know there's more to the story. I can't use my persuasion's not high enough.
Why would you think that?
Because of the blood I found? There was a fight in A2, right?
Well, shit. You really are an inspector, aren't you? I walked Evan to A2, like I said. And then, out of nowhere, he just came at me. One minute he's laughing and yelling about sharing his joy, and the next, he's choking the life out of me. Grinned the whole time he was trying to kill me, too.
So how'd you get away?
Dumb luck, I guess. I got a good hit in, threw him off, and ran like hell. If I'd known the fall killed him, I don't know. I should have told someone.
I guess I've got a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
Why didn't you tell anyone Evan attacked you? I found slugs on Evan's body, big ones. Any idea about that? How are you holding up? That's everything I need to know. Okay, I'm going to ask about the slugs.
I can't help you there.
Aw, man, I can't intimidate her. If Evan was a victim in all this, we owe it to him to find out what happened.
Have you been to Purpleberry Orchards, Inspector? Awfully nice out there. You should visit.
Okay, thanks for the tip.
Anytime.
Why didn't you tell anyone Evan attacked you?
Because Evan would never attack anyone. I barely believe he attacked me, and I was there. Guess it shook me up pretty good. Evan's always been a total sweetheart. I don't get it.
How are you holding up?
I don't know. The whole thing shook me up something fierce, but I'm still here. I'm upset. Angry at Evan. Sad about him being... you know... Scared folks won't believe me. I'm not much for math, so I couldn't tell you how that averages out. But thanks for asking.
Alright, I guess that's everything I needed to know, because everything is grayed out.
So, what happens now, Inspector?
To you, nothing. I'm not here to get you in trouble. I just want to entangle this web. Either you killed a man or left him to die. Now you pay for it. Attack. I'm not going to attack her. I'm not here to get you in trouble. I just want to untangle the web.
Fair enough. I just wish I could understand why he did what he did. Evan is... he was my friend. Or I thought he was. I don't know. I hope you're able to make more sense of this than I can, Inspector.
Well, clearly he was infected by those worm things. And it made him go crazy, just like it makes everyone go crazy eventually. Oh yeah, I'm still carrying around all these mods. I gotta go take these back to my ship. Wow, 37 armor in that bellhop cap. And a mining helmet. A pristine Spacer's Choice Mach 3 pistol. That's pretty nice. Plasma Launcher 2.0. I don't think I need that one. Don't think I need that one either. Or that one. Alright. We've talked to Amelia. Let's go back to our ship right there. Sort through our stuff. Check in with the chat room. Reading. Celtic Grannies has only seen that movie 100 times. The Finding Nemo and Finding Dory movies, yeah. When you've got little kids, they like to watch the same movies over and over and over. Alright, so what have we got here? I keep forgetting I have this gloop gun. I should use that more often. Alright, the light assault rifle. I haven't been using that. Let's add it to junk. I don't think it'll be any good for other folks. 730. I don't know. It might be good for Felix. Maybe if we turn it into a corrosion gun. I don't know. I kind of like that he's doing burn damage and corrosive damage. But this does more damage per second, so it might be better to give that to him. I don't know. Thunderclap. Is that better than what Parvati has now? She's got 510. Yeah, let's give her Thunderclap. Why not? Flamethrower 2.0. Well, I don't know. Maybe we should give Felix this thing. It's already doing burning energy damage, it says. But we could mod it up. I don't know. You think that's worth it? I'm thinking of the different things we have to fight. We'll give him that for a while. I don't know, that's pretty good. 1200 damage per second. It's better than what he's got, so we'll go with it.
You're adjusting before you pull.
But what I'll do is I'll hang on to these two weapons just in case I decide I want to switch them back. In this game, you have to constantly be upgrading. Constantly getting better and better stuff. It helps. It helps a lot. Alright, and I've already got a 3.0? Yeah, I do. Alright, so we don't need that one. Okay, okay. That's good. Let's check what else I've got here. Alright, we've got a mining helmet. I don't need that mining helmet, but this is interesting. Let's put it on. It looks so ridiculous. Let's compare it. Wow. The burst ambulation cap has 42 armor compared to the thing I was wearing, the spatial acuity sensor, which had 31. Armor type clothing, skill bonus, movement speed during tactical time dilation increased by 110%. Tactical time dilation recharge rate 20%. Whoever said time waits for no one hasn't met you. Now the other thing that I was wearing before I put that on gave me a perception of +1. Interactable highlight range increased. That means the range at which I see the little green glow around objects that I can interact with. Bonus to extra headshot weak spot damage. Okay, so even though this is better armor and a little bit better speed, I think I'm better off with higher perception. Because perception affects my handguns, long guns, heavy weapons, dodge, lockpick, and engineering. So if I have increased perception, then it helps all of those things. So that's actually really, really good. See there? I have high perception. But let's put this silly little hat in here. And the mining helmet, and I guess the laboratory outfit. Do we need that? What's Felix using? 72 versus 38. Yeah. What's he got? 63. Yeah, we don't need that, do we? Oh, I'm still carrying around their Hephaestus armor. Or is this... Yeah. Oh, this is a different one. Okay. This is the armor they were wearing, I think. Or the armor that I was wearing. Before I switched to the pink and blue stuff. Alright, we'll put that away. I don't need to be carrying that.
Near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
And we'll put away this one. Don't need it. Okay.
Stand like me.
Now.
Just so. Hip square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment. You're just an engineer using it.
Drop that there.
Okay. We'll try.
Celtic Granny's saying the temperature has dropped to 48. Gonna be cold tonight. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the same here. They put out a... Well, first they did a frost warning, and then when I was listening to the radio while I was out running some errands today, they said, never mind the frost warning, there's gonna be a freeze warning. So, yeah, it's gonna get cold. George says, some houses around here have already put up Christmas lights. I like this time of year. Heck yeah. My favorite time of year. Michael's got Christmas chocolates in the supermarkets. Yep. And lights for sale. Yeah. In the US, we call it Christmas creep. Christmas creeps up earlier and earlier every year. Like it used to be Thanksgiving, maybe, you know, people start putting up Christmas lights, put up your Christmas tree. That was considered early. And, you know, then Christmas stuff starts showing up in the stores. But now it's like Halloween's not even here and Christmas stuff is showing up. It's like back to school. When the kids go back to school at the end of the summer, Christmas starts showing up. Yeah. But I like Halloween. That's my favorite holiday. So right now is peak season for me. And then Halloween's over, and then it's basically Christmas. Like, in our house, that's my youngest daughter is just like, minute Halloween is over, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas till the end of the year. We have 2 months of Christmas. Alright, so I'm looking at the workbench here. I just gave him this flamethrower. Let's see what we can do, if anything, with it. We could give him a Fun Times barrel to do more critical damage. Is that all I've got, really? Sure, why not? And I think it's already doing plasma, so there's no point in changing that. We could have it do shock damage instead. If we wanted to. Nope, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Sure, why not? Alright, I think this is the one that I just gave Vicar Max. So let's see what we can do with the barrel. No. Mag to power. No. Extend to sight. Oh, let me go see what else I have.
I promise.
I'll take all of my mods out of here. Still don't have anything exciting for that. I guess we'll just do the Fun Times barrel. Did I already put a Fun Times barrel on it? Or was that the other one? Alright, what have I got here? I'm gonna put shock on it. I did some reading online and it said that there are no creatures that resist shock, but shock does more damage to some than others. Why not? Alright, I will extend the weapon range. Sure. And I'll put the Fun Times barrel on it. Sure. Okay. What about tinkering? Can I tinker with it? Heck yeah, I can. Look at that. Sweet. Okay, that's pretty sweet. That's good. They'll be doing more damage than they were before. Alright, I don't think... Oh, I do gotta repair this. I was gonna say, I didn't think I had to repair anything, but I guess I did. And I don't think I can do much with any of this stuff. Let's do the electrocharged surface on my armor. Let's see how that helps us out. They've already got toughened. Now see, if I put modifications on my crew's armor, I don't know if that affects me or not. Or if it just affects them, and in what way it affects them exactly. But I'm gonna put the Hunter Kit. That increases their ranged weapon skills, maybe? Which would be nice. I don't think I have to worry about any of these other things. Okay. Is that good? Are we done? Let's put our mods away. That's a lot of mods. Whew. Okay. Oh, the game got a little laggy there for a second. Oh, Istella's gonna head to bed. Alright, Istella, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Ooh, very laggy. For some reason. I'll slow down a little bit. Let the game catch up. I was gonna come in here and drop the shampoo bottle. We've got a shower over here. Okay, let's drop it here. There we go. We have a shampoo bottle. Let's inspect it. Can we inspect it? I was just curious what it looked like. That's very fancy. Alright, and I wanted to look at this because this looks like a different bracelet than the ones we've seen before. The ones we've seen before had oval pieces with a floral pattern on them. And this is round with like a little starburst pattern. That's different. And we have a ship model. I'm gonna go put the jewelry in my cabin. And maybe we can put the ship model here? Where did it end up? Huh, that's strange. Now there's only one, but I don't know where that one, where it went. Did it go up on top, maybe? No, it just vanished. That's strange. Alright, let's see if we can put it here. Well, there's dirty dishes there. Where else could we put it? Maybe we can't drop things here. Of course, there's a bottle of Spectrum Red there. Let's try dropping it here and see what happens. Oh, well, it landed there that time. Okay. Huh. That's strange. Alright, well. Fair enough. Let's go put the bracelet in here. I want to save it. It's pretty. I don't want to sell it. There we go. Nice. All right. I don't think I've done a save this whole live stream, so let me do a save real quick. The screen will turn blue. And I will overwrite one of these slots here. Yes. And resume. Oh, Michael says the moon head looks great on your desk. Yes, thank you. I thought so too. And, you know, I don't know if this was a thing. I'm assuming it was always in the game and I just didn't know about it. But only in this playthrough did I figure out that I could drop things. See, there's a button down there that says Options, Triangle. And you hit the triangle button and then you can drop things. I didn't know that was a thing. When I played all the way through the game once and never dropped anything. I just thought it wasn't possible. That you had to either sell things or store them. That you couldn't just drop them in the world. Oh. It's my Purpleberry Puzzle Hedges completion certificate. I didn't drop that there. It must have just ended up there. Huh, okay. There, we'll just move that over a little bit. Huh, that's cool. Alright, we will continue. Let's ask another trivia question. Who plays Deadpool in the 2016 movie of the same name? They ask a lot of questions about movies in the 2010s. 2016, 2015. I guess that's when this game came out. I sure wish I knew how to get that weird weapon in the RR and DD lab. Oh, George Perez is saying Ryan Reynolds. Ding ding! George gets a point. You're on the honor system though, you gotta keep track of your own points. Okay, so let's see what we've got in our journal. We can go meet the Prophet of Profitability. We can finish reporting to Administrator Ludovico. I'm kind of holding off on that because I'm not sure what's going to happen after I report to him. Let's finish up this strange disappearance of a watchman by reporting to Lily Vargas. I guess she's right down here, so away we go. Hello? Alright, Lily.
Inspector, you find my missing man?
Yeah, I found him. He's dead.
Shit. That's fucking inconvenient. What happened?
Okay, I can either say that he attacked Amelia, or he fell and landed on his head. An unfortunate accident. Yeah, I'm just gonna say he fell.
That whole head. Oh, that's embarrassing. If he's gonna die and leave me short-staffed, he ought to at least have the decency to get mauled by raptidons or something.
Also, he was covered in slugs when I found him.
That's unusual, but I don't see how that factors in.
Me either, but I intend to find out. Yeah, I'll say that.
Good for you. That's a nice go-getter attitude you got there. I hope you do figure it out, but my involvement ends here. I gotta figure out who the fuck's replacing Evan. We're short-staffed as it is. A new day, a new pain in my ass.
Okay. I guess we're done here. You're welcome. Oh, okay, that's a little bit of XP. Sure. Do I get any bits? Alright, I got a few bits. And I guess I probably got some sublight. Yeah. Oh. Sublight underground reputation. Okay, that's different than regular sublight reputation. See, because there's Sublight, they revere me. But there's Sublight Underground. Wow, I've done like 2 long quests for them, and all I've got is 4% for real. Man, what does it take to impress these people? Alright, I guess we're done here. Usually when you do quests for the different factions, you get more reputation than that. But okay. I guess the next thing that we'll do is go and talk to the productivity queen. The prophet of profitability. We need to interrogate her regarding her involvement with Halcyon Helen's murder. And that is going to be out here in this area that we haven't been to yet. Alright, let's get through here.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
Thanks. Are we going to be able to get out there? Oh, I guess it's open to us now, huh? Yes, no, maybe so. What's this area? Hi guys. Oh, Rizzo's Spectrum Factory. That wasn't open before, was it? I should have dropped some of this junk off at the ship, but I forgot. Alright, that's fine. I think my carry weight's pretty good. Alright, how do we get out there? Where's...
The Prophet of Profitability's Productivity Village is out on the
Where's
Wilderness
the bridge?
Exploitation Reserve, isn't it?
Over there, huh?
It is.
Alright, now we're going to be heading out, oh sorry guys, to the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. George says, some games go to all the trouble of developing these reputation karma systems that ultimately mean absolutely nothing. Well, in this game it does mean something though. There's one, when you get to the end of the game, I don't want to give too many spoilers in case you ever decide to play it, but when you get to the end of the game, it's actually very important. And then throughout the course of the game, it affects what prices you get from the different factions. So, like if I'm in Edgewater and I'm buying and selling things with people there, I'll get a huge discount when I buy stuff, or I'll get better prices when I sell stuff, which is not that big of a deal, I guess, in the greater scheme of things. But I think there's some other things that it influences as far as, you know, possibly dialogue options and the progression of various quests in the main story. But definitely when you get to the end of the game and you're doing, there's a big mission you have to do at the end. And if you have good reputation with certain factions. They will
I could use a breather.
show up and help you out at various points throughout the mission, so that's actually pretty cool. I'm a huge sucker for what I call the It's a Wonderful Life storyline. In the movie It's a Wonderful Life, you know how everyone comes together in the end and pitches in and basically does a crowdfunding and helps him out of a bad situation. They do that in Far Harbor in Fallout 4, where if you've gone around and made friends and helped all the people in the town, then at the end, when you have the there's some endings, I don't know if it always happens, but certain endings, you have this confrontation between you and the people in the town, and they'll have different conversation options, and then they'll, if you've been friendly with everyone, then they'll all stand behind you and support you, and you know, and it's this, you know, it's like It's a Wonderful Life, right? That's kind of what happens here in the main story of the Outer Worlds. If you've been making friends with everyone along the way, then as you go through the final chapter, you get helped out at various points. They all come together to pitch in and help you out. But it also, I think, affects the types of endings that you get, because, like, for instance, if you wanted to play as a bored crony and bootlicker who supported the corporations, or the board, which rules over all the corporations, you know, you can do that too, and I think that affects the progression of the story and the outcome that you get, and certain conversations that you have with the board president and stuff like that. So, it actually matters. It just doesn't, unless you play through the whole game, it doesn't seem to matter, other than affecting the prices that you get from different things. And I think, oh, good night, Michael. Thanks for hanging out. I think also with the Outer Worlds, unless you play through it more than once, you may not realize how much your choices and actions actually do affect the storyline, and affect what conversation options get unlocked, and affect what things happen. Because, like, this is my second playthrough, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm noticing that seems different than when I played through the first time. And I thought it was because I was playing through with the DLC, and I was like, oh, well, maybe the DLC added some dialogue options or some new quests or whatever. And it turns out I didn't have the DLC activated until a few sessions ago. So all of that stuff I was experiencing was actually different from my first playthrough. And I'm presuming it's because I did things much differently. I mean, I'm still not siding with the board. I'm still being a rebel and, you know, an iconoclast and all this kind of stuff. But
ready when you are.
The way I've done a lot of quests and the quests that I've ignored and companions that I've ignored and some of the things that I've done and haven't done do seem to have changed the game somewhat on the second playthrough. So I think it may be deceptively good, but it's like you don't realize how good it is till you've played it more than once. That the first time you play through thinking, oh, none of this stuff matters, or, oh, you know, what difference does it make if I say this or that, or if I do this or that, you know, big deal. And it doesn't seem to be obvious how your actions affect the game, but I think they do more than is obvious. So, you know, anyway, that's just my experience of it. I'll probably get the same basic ending that I got before, because I'm not siding with the board. I really hate the board, and I'm not going to do a board lackey playthrough. I mean, I could have this time around. I could have been evil and killed more people and decided with the board more and stuff, but I'm not. I could have been more helpful to Annie Cleo this time around, but I didn't. I could have done things differently with the Boris Factory, but I didn't. I'm actually doing more with Sublight. I don't think they revered me in my first playthrough, but they revere me now, so I'm very curious how that's gonna affect the end of the game, if at all. Because, like, my husband played through this game, and he got some Sublight quests that I did not remember doing. And I said, how did you get those quests? And he was like, I don't know, I just keep helping Sublight. Whereas in my first playthrough, I didn't help Sublight a lot, because I just kind of thought they were corporate pirates. I mean, they are, but I was like, screw you, corporate pirates, I'm not going to help you. And then I ended up missing out on a lot of things. So I've been helping them out this time, and I still have more quests to do for them. And I'm curious to see what's going to come of all that. Apparently there's something to do with finding proof of aliens or something. There was some other stuff that my husband said was in the game that I didn't get in the game. So looking forward to seeing if I get that. Or whatever that is to do with aliens and whatever. I don't know. It sounds interesting. George says, I think I'm still feeling the sting and disappointment that many of us felt after Mass Effect 3. That one seriously dropped the ball. Yeah. I've heard that. Gentigo says, I agree, and Andromeda was worse. Yeah, I've never played the Mass Effect game, so I don't know anything about that. I've only heard about it, but yeah, I heard that, you know, people played through all 3 games and then felt very disappointed at the end. Which is unfortunate. I did play a little bit of Andromeda. I played like a free demo of Andromeda ages ago. I don't know, like 3 or 4 years ago or something for Try It Tuesday on my channel. But I didn't ever play through it or finish it or anything. Yeah, I remember hearing about the backlash. And I thought that they went in and changed it or did something a little bit different because of the backlash. But still, yeah, very disappointing. That's kind of the problem with getting invested in something that's really, really long and drawn out and that isn't finished until after, you know, I mean, you get involved and invested in it, and then by the time it gets to the end, it may not be as good as you were hoping. And by then you've spent so many hours and days of your life invested in it. Yeah. I'm very hesitant to invest a lot of time in something unless other people have already played it and I've watched some samples and I know people who finished it and who can say, okay, yeah, this was good or not or whatever. Like I'm that way with the television too. I don't like to get into shows that have, you know, like here's the first season of what's gonna be 5 or 10 seasons, and you know, like I don't got time for that. I mean, look how burned everybody got on Game of Thrones. You know, but I mean that wasn't the first time I had been burned on shows that I got real invested in and then turned out to be not so great when we got to the end and I was disappointed, or it would get canceled and never finished. So it's like, it's one of the reasons, one of several, that I stopped playing Witcher. Because it was like, okay, I'd already invested a lot of time in it, but I was just like not enjoying it as much as I thought I should be, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen in the end, and I did, you know, I just kind of felt like, I don't know if I can invest like 100, 200, 300 more hours in this, and then get to the end and be disappointed that I did that. You know, at least with Outer Worlds, it wasn't that much of a
signal, Captain.
Okay, Max. Outer Worlds wasn't that much of a time investment to get to the point where I, you know, finished it and decided that I liked it and I was glad I finished it. But, you know, Witcher 3 was a much longer game, and I wasn't going to invest that much time and then possibly be disappointed. Alright, this doesn't look like the way to get on the bridge. How do we get on the bridge? What, did I miss that? Oh, should I? Oh, okay. I'm all turned around. We were right there. Just had to get on the bridge. Alright. Right, it's right there. Okay. The Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Right. Okay. But for some reason we can't get there yet. It's not open. Everything else is open, but this isn't. Why? Alright, well, Maybe we have to report back to that Ludovico guy and he'll unlock it for us. Or maybe I gotta go buy a ticket to her. Is there some way to... Alright, fine. I'll go turn this in. I think I gotta go to the penthouse to talk to this dude. Come on, you stupid interactable. No, penthouse, penthouse. Fast travel to the penthouse. Come on. No, I want to fast travel to the penthouse, please. Yeah, that's where I am right now. I want to go to the penthouse. It was right there. Oh, I hate these maps. They gotta fix this. There we go. Oh my god. Yes, Celtic Grannies is like Lost. I hated the ending. Yeah, see, when Lost started airing, and my friends were all watching it, and they were telling me how great it was, and I said, okay, but it sounds like it's one of these like long, drawn-out kind of mystery shows. And they were like, yeah, it is, but it's really cool, and eventually we'll figure out, you know, what's going on. And then it was like season after season after season, and I was like, I didn't watch it. I never did start watching it. I was like, I kept waiting for it to be over. I was like, okay, when it's done, you guys tell me what you think of it, and then maybe I'll watch it. And it just seemed to go on and on and on. And then when it was finally done, everybody I knew was so disappointed. I was like, I'm so glad that I didn't spend the time watching it. Yeah. George is saying it was Game of Thrones level. Are you talking about Mass Effect? Gentigo says I refuse to watch season 8. Yeah, that was a big disappointment, Game of Thrones. That was one that I did watch, and it was mainly because my husband was watching it because he had read the books. I had not read the books, but he had read the books, so he was watching it. And so, you know, I was watching it with him because sure, it's fantasy, fine. Yeah, and that last season was so bad. Prince of Tossball, confront the intruder. Rizzo's Rangers mascot.
Captain, on account of that huge mask cutting off his vision. You want to maybe let him know we're here?
Okay. Oh, jeez. What is going on in here? Hey.
Oh, sweet gibbering law. Where'd you come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like.
Intimidation, give me one reason why I shouldn't kill you. Pretty sure it's Larizzo's mascot in my room going through my things.
Looks can be deceiving, friend. For example, what looks like misappropriation may, in fact, be a misunderstanding. I seem to have wandered into the wrong premises. I have mistaken this penthouse for the Rizzo's Rangers locker room on account of my headgear cutting off my peripheral vision.
I don't like his tone, Max. Do something about it. Felix, break his legs. Or I can say, I'm not going to hurt you. Just relax and tell me what you're up to. Look at my face. Do I look like I'm in the mood for your nonsense? I'm going to say, I don't like his tone, Max. Do something about it.
You, should watch yourself, or we'll force you to... consider how your whole existence is based on a lie perpetrated by the corporations. Or, shoot you?
Wow. Looks like you've got some mascots of your own, except they're heavily armed. I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie, the Holmeister, the Hack Attack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message. Something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter.
Okay. I'm gonna lie and say you're out of luck. I found it already. It's pretty incriminating.
You found the recording? Oh, well, that's just sweeter than a fistful of purple berry punch. Oh, law, Birdie's gonna slaughter me like a woolly cow. Will you meet me later, over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract, I will tell you everything I know about Ms. Bellamy's demise.
Alright, I'll meet you later. Not good enough? Tell me what you know, or they'll have to rinse your remains out of that mascot outfit. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
What? But I can't? Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I can't. Not here. I'm sorry. The Pilot House complex. Meet me there, and I'll tell you everything, I swear.
I have a sneaking suspicion he's gonna end up dead when we get to the Pilot House. What do you guys think? Alright, let's go talk to Ludovico.
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The waspquitos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production.
And more than a few lives. That doesn't bother you?
The orchards can be a dangerous place, but my workers understand the hazards. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything?
Reach for a cigarette. The plot thickens, Administrator. I didn't know that my character smoked, but okay.
You have my attention.
Dr. Blossom is dead, murdered by an unknown killer. Helen insisted on touring the Rizzo's RR&DD lab. Someone stole data from one of your terminals in research and development. I should lead with Dr. Blossom is dead.
That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility.
She was in trouble when I found her. The other workers had turned violent. All I know is she recognized the killer. Well, I'll give him this information. The workers had turned violent.
Her commitment to her NDA was admirable. I'll make sure to accelerate the payout of her death benefits to her next of kin.
She recognized the killer.
Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector. Most of us recognize one another. Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention.
Maybe Ludovico's the murderer. Mwahaha. Someone stole data from one of your terminals.
That's troubling, to say the least.
He keeps
Any
using that word.
Proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission.
Okay, I can use a combination of perception and hacking. You can't steal that much data without an expensive cartridge. Our thief has resources.
A clever deduction, Inspector. That gives us a little information to work with.
It happened just before the waspquito attack. Someone was trying to stop me.
Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games.
Not even tossball?
Did you discover anything else?
Helen insisted on touring the Rizzo's lab.
Insisted? That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future. Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions.
She spent time at the orchards. I found evidence she was at a picnic. She was there before she died. Yeah, I'll talk about the picnic.
A picnic? I don't recall approving a private social gathering at the orchards. I'll have to make a note of this information. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Was there anything else?
I'll let you know if I learn anything else.
This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
Why was there a suspicious mascot in my room?
Why was there a suspicious-looking mascot in your room? I'm afraid I don't understand. Is this the lead-up to a joke?
There was a Rizzo's mascot poking around in my room. I'd like to know why.
I don't know why there was a mascot in your room. The Grand Colonial doesn't offer that kind of room service, I think.
He had some pretty interesting things to say about Black Hole Birdie. You've got a serious security problem in this hotel. I'm not going to go that hard on him. I'm going to talk about Birdie.
Such as?
Birdie is secretly illiterate. He was worried Helen might have tried to blackmail him. No, I'm not going to do that. Birdie convinced him to break into my room. You didn't know about it?
I most certainly did not. My policy toward Eridanos is one of, shall we say, benign negligence. I keep my distance and don't involve myself unless necessary. In any case, let me apologize for this unfortunate business. I'm sure this mascot meant no harm.
Uh-huh. All right. I'll take your word for it.
Was there anything else?
I guess not. I leveled up. Wow, and I'm already almost halfway to level 29. That was a lot of XP. Okay, so I have 10 points to spend. Ooh. Why am I lowered here? That's kind of weird. My sneak and my lockpick are both lowered. Why would that be the case? Was it something I drank? It doesn't say I have any status effects. That's very strange. Alright, well. What do we want to do? Let's go up to 60 on that one. I guess we'll go up to 59 on that one. George Perez says Lost was probably the first such instance. Oh no, I don't know. Was Battlestar Galactica before or after Lost? Because I was pretty disappointed in Battlestar Galactica. I watched that whole thing, and I wasn't that keen on it to begin with. My husband was watching it, so I kept watching it, and I got more and more interested as it went along with each season. But by the time we got to the end, we were just like, what? What the hell was that? It just seemed like it just didn't end well. The build-up, considering the build-up, I didn't think it ended well, but we were pretty disappointed in that one. That was one of the ones that kind of burned us. And then we were watching other shows that got canceled before they ever got to finish up. And that upset us too, because it's, you know, we'd get so invested in something and then it would get canceled. Firefly, for one. That only had one season, but then there was this show on HBO called Carnival. And Carnival had 2 seasons, and they were really, really, really good. Like, I mean, you talk about spooky carnival set in the Depression era Dust Bowl, and I'm all in, right? And it was so good. but it never got a chance to finish because it got canceled. So it left, there was all these plot threads and things left hanging, and that was really, really disappointing. So, yeah, I mean, sometimes a show is disappointing because it ends badly, and sometimes it's disappointing because it just gets canceled, Yeah. Hey, Kukai, how you doing? Welcome to the chat room. Yeah, I never watched The Walking Dead. I'm not into zombie stuff. But that was another one. I didn't know that one didn't end well. That's unfortunate. Oh, Kukai is downloading this game and its DLC now. It was on sale in the PS Store. Awesome! Well, I hope you enjoy playing it. Let me know what you think. Let me know who your favorite companion is. Yeah, a lot of people were mad at Game of Thrones ending, Celtic Granny, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was a good, there were... Yeah. People were really invested in that one. And it went on for so many years. People put a lot of time into that, and then just... Ugh. Yeah. Didn't end well. George says The Walking Dead caused me to rage quit Netflix. Oh my gosh, really? It was that bad? Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. I know that show went on for ages too. And people were really invested in it. I mean, I knew a lot of people who really liked that show a lot. That's unfortunate. That's true. That's true, George. There's such a build-up with Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, what were they going to do, right? Yeah. But yeah, I just kind of felt like, well, because I had never really liked this show all that much to begin with. Like I said, the first couple seasons, I didn't even like it at all. I just kind of watched it sort of indirectly. My husband would be watching it in the same room, and I'd be doing something else. And then I started watching, I think it was the third season, maybe? How many seasons did it have? 4 or 5 or something? I started getting more interested about halfway through, but even then I was kind of on the fence, I'm not sure I like this show. And there were some storylines and some characters I liked more than others and whatever, and, but it just seemed to have this big build-up, and I was just so interested in, where is this going? Where is this going? It's got such a huge build-up. And then, blah. Didn't really get anywhere. Yeah, Kukai is talking about Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett. I know, Celtic Granny, I know you were talking about Yellowstone the other day. Hope it doesn't disappoint. I know. I hope for your sake it doesn't. I really enjoyed Mandalorian. I didn't like Book of Boba Fett as much, but it was fine. And Andor, we're watching that right now. But I loved Mandalorian. That was awesome. For me, that one worked for me really well. I have Baby Yoda stuff all over my house. I love the Baby Yoda. Alright, it looks like I've got a perk point I can spend. I think we were talking about increasing the science weapon damage, maybe? I don't know. What else can we do here? I'm not a lone wolf. Being able to run might be helpful. Companion criticals might be helpful. I could increase the science weapon magazine size. I don't have flaws. I don't care about ammo. I don't care about fast traveling. I don't care about vendor prices. Come on, give me stuff that's going to help me in combat or something, for fuck's sake. Reduce the penalties to accuracy when moving. That might be helpful. There's 2 There's weird science and wild science, huh? Oh, right, we were gonna get boom headshot. Yeah, sure, why not? I like doing headshots. I think this game also has a trophy for doing a number of crotch shots too, but I haven't been trying to get the trophy. Generally I aim for the head or the chest. But okay, I guess I'll go with that. The man who chafed. Chief among Helen's many injuries and afflictions at the time of her death were signs of poisoning. Identifying who poisoned her and why could lead you to the real murderer. Speak to Dr. Goodnight. And then we have this Prince of Tossball. Go to the meeting spot and talk to the Rizzo Rangers mascot. I guess I'll do these since I can't seem to get in to see the Queen. I was hoping that I could talk to that Ludovico guy about getting into the nature preserve area, but he didn't have a conversation option for that, so I guess we're going to do the Prince of Tossball instead. But that will be during the next stream. Right now I'm going to look around in here a little bit, see if anything's changed. Probably not. Oh, what's this? Oh! I think these are clues we've discovered. This is the broken tossball stick thing that we found at the picnic. And this might be a bottle of black, Spectrum Black we found at the picnic. I don't know what that thing is. Ooh, and our board is expanded. The investigation board. Oh, examine your suspects. Look at Bertie Holcomb. Black Hole Bertie Holcomb, the Holmeister, the hack attack. Bertie was dating Helen at the time of her death. Could the hot-headed hacker be a cold-blooded killer? Examine the broken tossball stick. Oh my gosh, this is moving around the room. Oh, that's cool. Take a step back. Okay, examine the suspects. Look at Bertie. Consider other suspects. Look at the profit of profitability. Jasmine Leva, the profit of profitability. Her seminars on wealth, prosperity, and the alignment of one's humors attract wealthy Byzantines to Eridanos. Does the heart of a vicious killer lurk beneath her spiritual veneer? Examine her seminar brochures. What prevents you from unlocking your true potential? Natural talent? Mental faculties? Crippling anxiety? No, says Jasmine Liva. Your humors must be realigned with the profitable currents of the universe. Okay. Let's look at the mascot. The mascot for Rizzo Rangers Tossball team. He was in your room searching through Helen's belongings. I don't see a picture there. I guess those are our only suspects. Examine the list of victims. Halcyon Helen. Ruth Bellamy, known as Halcyon Helen. Dr. Blossom. Oh. Dr. Leora Blossom, head of the RR and DD labs. An unknown assailant murdered her. Okay, consider the Eridanos atmospheric complex. After Helen's murder, authorities placed a lockdown on all incoming and departing spacecraft. You are, as far as you know, the only exception. Look at the purpleberry orchards. The orchards are responsible for growing and cultivating the Rizzo's proprietary purple berry, an essential ingredient in the majority of their confections and beverages. Look at the R&D lab. Formerly operated by Dr. Leora Blossom, Helen's trail led you to the lab, but when you arrived, something had driven its lab technicians to a violent frenzy. Okay. Consider additional evidence. Look at the model Needler gun. This is a model, an exact replica of the Needler, Helen's signature weapon. You discovered traces of chemicals in Helen's upturned luggage. Someone removed the Needler from her belongings. Oh, yeah? Did we know that? Oh, right, because there was like an indent where it was supposed to be. Right. Okay. Look at the bottle of Spectrum Brown. Rizzo's newest flavor of Spectrum vodka, or a disaster waiting to happen. At the bottom of each bottle lies the corpse of a parasitic life form guaranteed to enhance flavor and improve your mood. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, this is cool. Oh, nice. So we've done all this investigations and stuff, and we can come in here and kind of recap everything. That's pretty cool. Alright, why is there a note on this? Notice of unlawful equipment. This notice is attached to an object, peripheral, personal belonging that exceeds or otherwise violates hotel regulations. Leaving this object on the hotel premises will result in a 500-bit fee per day of unlawful storage. At your earliest convenience, please remove this object, peripheral, personal belonging, and pay any outstanding fees. Yeah, good luck with that. Do I need to repair anything? No, I do not. Oh, I just leveled up, so I might be able to level up some of my weapons, too. Alright. What about my armor? Alright. Cool. Cool. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Kukai says, I'm part of the Mandalorian Mercs Costume Club in Hawaii. Very cool. Did you like Obi-Wan? Are you asking me, Celtic Granny? I never watched the Kenobi one, you mean? Or whatever it was called. I never watched that one. There's a lot of Star Wars I haven't watched. I haven't seen some of the recent movies, and I haven't watched all of the TV shows. I'm actually not that big of a Star Wars fan. I mean, I was when I was a little kid, but then I kind of got into Star Trek more, and I don't know, I'm not as an adult, when they brought it back out, you know, and they did the second round of 3 movies, I was not a big fan of those, and then I haven't seen any of the movies that they've made since. Watching Mandalorian and Boba Fett and Andor are kind of unusual for me. That's like the first Star Wars stuff that I've watched in a long time. But I'm still not like such a huge fan that I don't have that much interest in, you know, in all of it. I mean, maybe I'll get to it eventually, but I've got such a huge long list of things that I want to watch that you know, I just haven't had time to watch everything. There's so much to watch nowadays. Too many games to play, too many shows to watch, too many movies. I can't keep up with it all. George is saying Galactica was like a Stephen King novel. Good start, great absorbing middle, crappy end. Yep, that's about it. Mandalorian is my ringtone. That's nice. George says, I don't have Disney Plus. If I get it, I'll probably watch a bunch of those. Yeah, Gentiga says, as soon as Andor is over, I'm canceling my Disney Plus. Yeah, I think we're kind of feeling that way too. We had gotten some kind of like year-long Disney Plus package thing, but as soon as that's up, we'll probably cancel it. I mean, right now we also have Peacock, and we had Apple TV for a little while, but we got it and then we watched what we wanted to watch and then we canceled it. And the same thing with Peacock. We have Peacock right now, so we're watching what we want to watch on Peacock and then we're going to cancel that. The only reason we have Netflix at all is because we get it free with our phone plan. Like, I mean, that's not why we got the phone plan. It was just, you know, our cell phone service provider was just like, hey, we offer free Netflix now. You want that? And we were like, sure. So we get that for free. And then the same thing with HBO Max. We didn't go and get that. We ended up, our internet service provider we already had the internet service. And then one day I was talking to, I can't remember why I called them. There was something I was trying to straighten out with my internet bill or internet service or something. And I was talking to them and they were like, hey, by the way, did you know that you could get HBO because you're such and such level internet service person? And I was like, no, I didn't know about that. So it didn't cost us any extra. It was just a feature we weren't using and didn't know about. So we started watching HBO. So we get that for free included with our internet too. But yeah, it's funny. It's like they're just flinging channels at us. Hey, you want Netflix? Hey, you want HBO? And they're not charging us any extra for it. We're just getting it. So we're like, yeah, sure. But like we had Hulu for a little while. We had Yahoo, their Red Plus or whatever the thing was they had. We had some of that for a little while. I mean, we tried it out, but then we just canceled it. We kind of just cycled through all the different little... I think we had Paramount for a while, and then we canceled it. Because there was a couple of shows on there I wanted to watch, and then we watched them, and then that was it, and we just turned it off, you know. So we're kind of in the mind of that at this point, where it's like, you know, if there's something we want to see on a particular channel, then we'll get it for a month, and we'll watch what we want to watch, and then we'll shut it off. Yeah, we're being entertained to death, George says, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Jinchi goes, only subscribe to Disney when a new show starts, right? Well, wait till the show's over, then subscribe. Watch it all in one, you know, weekend or whatever. Then you only need to have it for a month. Instead of, you know, if they let the shows out once a week, then you're stuck. So that's why they do it. Because they know people subscribe and then cancel. So they're like, oh, well, we can't release all the episodes at once. We'll just release them once a week for 10 weeks. And then you're stuck paying for 3 months instead of 1 month, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube, too, Celtic Granny. Yeah, I watch a lot of movies on YouTube. Or there's a channel called Freevee, where you can watch a lot of stuff. It just has commercials. You know, if you don't mind sitting through a commercial, or in my case, I mute the commercial and then go get a snack or go to the bathroom or talk to my husband or whatever, and then when it comes back on, we just unmute it and then go back to watching the show. But, you know, yeah, there's a lot of free stuff. Gentiga says, I have Freevee. Yeah, it's decent. I've been watching a lot of stuff on Freevee. That's how we're watching we do the watch parties on the Discord. We watched Stonehurst Asylum last week, and it was off of Freevee. I mean, Gentugo and Celtic Granny, I think you both qualify to join the Discord if you want to. We do watch parties every so often where you just hop on and we can watch stuff together. You don't have to have Prime or Netflix or anything like that. I handle it on my end. Or, you know, I stream On Discord, you can screen share, so I'll pick something that's like free to watch on YouTube or free to watch on Freevee or whatever, and then I screen share, and you'll basically see the same thing I see, and then we all watch it together. And if you have a headset, you can chat, and we talk through the movie. It's really fun. I sent you guys invites, but if the link has expired, let me know and I'll resend it. Yeah, it's cheaper to have internet and use a Fire Stick or Roku. Yeah. George says, I don't have a Discord account. That's fine. I didn't either for a long time, but then I got on there because one of the reasons I like Discord is because a lot of indie developers have Discords for their players, and it's very helpful for some of the small games where the development team is like 2 people or 3 people or something. If you have a bug or a question or something, you can go straight to the Discord and get like straight to the developers. I've interacted quite a bit on the Witchwood Discord, or you can help other players. You know, other players will come and say, hey, I need help with this or that. And, you know, it's a little bit more direct and personal than a chat forum or Twitter. It's nice. I like it. But yeah, I created a Discord for people. If you're one of my Patreon patrons or one of my YouTube subscribers, or if you're one of my Twitch subscribers, I guess it's YouTube memberships, Twitch subscribers, and Patreon patrons, then that's one of the benefits is joining my Discord. So you can't just find it, you know, it's not just like anybody could find it and join it. You have to get an invite. And there's only a few of us, but we hang out and watch movies, or, you know, sometimes I post little like previews or behind the scenes things or whatever. Or, you know, other stuff I'm working on, stuff like that. But the main thing is the movie thing. That's fun. We watched The Guns of Navarone together, and we watched Stonehurst Asylum, and we watched The Last Unicorn. But yeah. Alright, well, I guess that'll do it for me. I'm gonna go see if I can get some dinner together. You guys take care. Tomorrow we will head over and try to talk to the Rizzo Rangers mascot. Possibly talk to Dr. Goodnight and see if we can get in to find this prophet of profitability. My outfit is so utterly ridiculous. I wish I could find some better armor than that. Well, I mean, this is good armor, but armor that I liked the look of better than that. Oh well. The helmet looks like I'm the Rocketeer or something. But then the power armor suit looks like some kind of bizarre modded thing from Fallout. I don't know about all that. Alright, everybody. I think Celtic Granny won tonight's trivia quiz, but I don't know what the sum total cumulative points are for everyone who's been playing it across the whole playthrough. I hope you guys are keeping track. I'd be curious to find out who's got the highest points. But, alright. Take care. See you next time.